Check. Hey. All right, for the early birds. I think I'm live. I think we're good. All right, hold on. Let's give it a few seconds. Alexander Bulgin, what's going on? Everybody file in. Give me like 2 seconds. All right, everybody, welcome. I'm a little bit early. I was planning to do this like 4:45, but I think there's like a lot to cover before Summer Games Fest starts. What is happening? So much news is going on. So many new releases. Switch 2 is out. Mario Kart is out. We had a state of play the other day that I missed out on. Like so many things that I missed out on. Let me get my screen going here. DJ Sauls? Welcome. All right. If you guys are wondering, there is actually a Sonic the Hedgehog official DJ style party on Spotify, so it has never failed me. I think this is like 5 or 6 years old at this point. All right, so today I'm here to cover Summer Game Fest. I always add the S at the games part. It's like it just seems like the intuitive thing to do. This is Summer Game Fest, hosted by our boy Jeff Keighley. I think it's my 3rd time streaming this. I've been busy like others, but I try to stream this as much as possible because this seems to be like a super nice segue into the holiday season. After like the summer, you know, you get these announcements, and most of the time we see what's in the pipeline, but what's coming out in the upcoming holidays and stuff like that. So my expectations is that we're not really gonna get anything crazy Nintendo wise, but of course like outlets like Sega and you know all these other indie studios and then large studios that work with PlayStation have done like big announcements here in the past. And I think like Elden Ring, was it Elden Ring that was announced here? It was a big game that was announced here. I think Elden Ring was the Game Awards, but there was something that was announced here. So there have been pretty decent announcements, so I didn't want to miss this 100%. And if it's an actual snooze fest, we snooze together, if you know what I'm saying. State of Play wasn't worth the watch. Hopefully Summer Game Fest might be. Yeah, I wondered like if PlayStation really wanted to reveal all their cards there. I don't know if I'm expecting more from PlayStation here. I did like the Marvel game. I can never remember the name of it. Tokon? Marvel Tokon? Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls by the Arc Systems team. I think that's gonna be super interesting. I feel like I need to catch up on a lot of that stuff. I might have some time, but first I want to just go over the roster over at Summer Games Fest. Let me put on something a little bit more chill while I look through this. I do have my bingo card today. You guys know how I love my bingo cards that I never make myself. I think I did make one for some particular event. I can't remember which one it was. Let's do some Sonic chill music. All right, Spotify, relax. Let's get something nice in here. Let me know how my audio levels are. I think we are in good shape. Phoenix Gundam, welcome. Hip Hop Her, welcome. All right, so just so you guys know, if it does become a snooze fest, I do have something that I break glass for emergency for in case anything ever becomes very snoozy around here. This is what we got to do. This is... If you see this gentleman come up on screen, you know something's wrong with Summer Game Fest. All right, so Friday, June 6th, that's okay. So it starts at 5 p.m. So we get about 20 minutes. Let's see how much information I can stash as quickly as possible. So I think I'll start with the outlets that they have here, or sorry, the developers who will be attending and supporting this. Here are their partners. So here are some of the folks that we may expect announcements from. 1047 Games, I'm not sure who they are. 1047 Games, what do you guys do? Splitgate, free-to-play shooter, that's why I don't know them. 2K Games, that could be anything. I think that's probably going to be mostly sports. 505 Games. They do indie titles as well, but I think they're known for Halo in the past, or am I confusing two numbers? But they work for Microsoft for sure. Amazing Season Games, I don't know. Amazon is trying to invest 100% in games. Their stuff is like hit or miss sometimes, but I mean, hey, if we get more indie published games or more publishers out there, by all means, Amazon, continue to invest. Annapurna, known for a lot of indie games as well. Atari, I don't even know what they work on anymore. Is it fighting games mostly? Does that mean we have a Dragon Ball game being announced or something? Bandai Namco, they make so many games. It's hard to even guess what they're bringing to the table here. Bell Ring Games, I've never heard of them before. Blumhouse Games, so some low-budget horror film game. CD Projekt, which means The Witcher 4 might be here. I think that's going to be a huge hype fest. A lot of people are looking forward to that. There was like an Unreal Engine tech demo the other day that showcased the world of Witcher 4, but wasn't exactly gameplay for Witcher 4, so I don't know what the game actually looks like. So we'll get to that. Kind of a wild theory, but what if they announce a GTA 4 or 5 remaster to make up for 6's delay? I would love that. I would love that. I mean, did people really like the Vice City and San Andreas remasters though? So if it's half-assed, I don't want it. But I don't want a 5 remaster. I think 5 has been like upscaled over the years, so we probably don't need it. But 4 for sure, because I haven't touched that game in a long time. Capcom, Coffee Train, Day of the Devs, Devolver Digital, Dotemu. Dotemu's got some cool stuff. They make like really cool pixel stuff. I think Streets of Rage 4 was their come up, and then I think they published Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. And then I think there was one other game, Metal Slug Tactics. So I'm wondering what they're working on now, because they did make some announcement. Oh yeah, I think it was Ninja Gaiden. It's something like that. They're working on one of those games. Oh, Shinobu. It's Shinobu. Shinobu. Sorry, Ninja Gaiden. I didn't mean to confuse the two. Dreamhaven, Embark, Enhance, Epic Games. All of these are like very vague to me. Focus Entertainment, Frontier, Funcom. I kind of regret starting to read these. Is this 101? What does this mean? IOI Games. IO Interactive. Is that that's their logo? Okay. I Am 8-Bit Presents. That's the name of your company? Kakao Games, Kinetic Games, Kuro Games. All right, I'm done reading this. But I think so. It looks like Nintendo is there though in some form or fashion. But I don't think there's going to be any announcements here for Nintendo, because they love to do that on their own directs. So it's probably going to just say this Nintendo Switch is out right now, and you can get this game and that game. Which makes me wonder like why Bonanza is a week out versus a launch title. I was just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, man, what was needed for that extra week that it couldn't come out the same week? Either way, second topic of discussion. Has anyone gotten their Switch 2, or anyone went out to go buy a Switch 2? I heard they actually have a lot in stock. So I pre-ordered, and Target is taking forever to send it to me, so I don't get it till tomorrow. So it's like the Squidward looking outside at Patrick and SpongeBob running around as people are playing Mario Kart World, and I'm here like stuck with nothing. So that's kind of what's been going on with me. I just got back from a work trip, so like I'm catching up on so many other things. Like it's kind of sad that you're like away from your PC as a content creator, and you're not able to be in the midst of things because you work full time. So that's kind of what I'm doing, is playing catch up with this stream. So if you guys have any games that were announced at State of Play that we would look at in the time that we have before the actual presentation at 5. Just a couple announcements on my end. If you guys haven't watched the Mario Kart video I posted today, please do. It's a re-upload of something I posted yesterday, and I didn't realize it was in 480p, and that messes up with the algorithm and stuff like that. Even though it had a pretty good watch set of views, long term that's not good. So I had to re-upload, and that was a sponsored video. So it's super important that anybody who watched it go watch it again, because I need the help. Also, at the top of this stream, I do have the link for the Sonic X Shadow Generations redirect link. So if you guys, even if you just click that, it supports the channel. You don't have to. Well, I suggest you guys buy if you have a Switch 2 or any other platform. It's a really great game. I wouldn't have it sponsor me if I didn't believe the game. I actually played it and it's actually one of my favorite Sonic experiences, especially the shadow levels. But if you guys want to support, just click the link to that redirect, just so we're getting some eyes, you know, on the Sega website. All right, that's enough announcements that I have. Jose, welcome to the stream. Ethereal Dragon, what's going on, sir? Driving, so I won't be very active. That's fine, brother. Thanks for just joining in general. Phoenix Gundam also saying the talk hath returned. Actually, you probably did a stream not that long ago. I think my last stream was the Nintendo Switch showcase. So that's like back in March or April. I don't know. The days are just like crazy this year. Can you believe we're halfway into the year already? It's insane. All right, so these are the partners at Summer Game Fest this year. I don't know if anything stands out to you guys. The standouts here for me are Sega, Square Enix. I don't know what Steam's gonna do. What if they announce Half-Life 3, which I kind of doubt. PlayStation's gonna be there, so that could mean anything. They're probably gonna show off a lot of the things that they did at State of Play. So any, I think Ghosts of Yotei they're gonna talk more about this week, or is that a separate thing? Switch 2, of course, but it's probably gonna be some announcements that we already know. Capcom could announce Resident Evil out here. That's another possibility. But that's why I have my bingo card. Hey, hell yeah. So throughout, if you guys have never watched me do a live stream before, for these types of events, I always have a bingo card on deck. I never make them myself. I always pull it from some sap online. So I don't fully agree or subscribe to this whole thing. But I feel like it's good enough where I will stick to this. Like some of these are questionable to me, like Just Dance. Was Just Dance a Summer Game Fest thing that was like ever a thing ever? But we have a few things that I mentioned a second ago, like Half-Life 3, Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil 0 remake. There's too much Resident Evil here for this to be a viable one. Amazon's Tomb Raider. Were they making a Tomb Raider game? Also, I think this is in German. What is Lizenz game? What does that mean? Where are my Germans? Lizenz. License? Let's see. I'm gonna guess German. I don't even know if this is German or not, but we're gonna go for it. Yes! Your boy knows German! I should make a bingo card. I have like 13 minutes till the show. Maybe I should, but that's like, it's too much pressure right now. Just so you guys know, the stream is right here, so you're not missing anything. Hopefully they start promptly at 5. There's no excuse for that when you have a live stream now. Oh, okay, so we got 12 minutes, 38 seconds. If I built a bingo card, all right, send me your suggestions quickly in the chat. You're gonna be liable for this bingo card. Quick. We gotta make this good. Send me your suggestions. Summer Game Fest. I feel like I gotta zoom in a little bit for you guys to see. I'm gonna go with Resident Evil. I'm just gonna put Resident Evil. All right, we're gonna cover Resident Evil. Witcher 4. These are my guesses. Sonic Racing. Release date. Trailer or release date. There's so many leaks with that Sonic Racing game, by the way. It's insane. I don't want to say them on stream out of respect for the developers. It was all over Twitter. Maybe we'll get that announcement today. Duke Nukem. Let's put Kingdom Hearts in here, actually. That's not a bad one. Kingdom Hearts. We're waiting on Kingdom Hearts 4. We haven't heard anything. GTA 4 Remaster. I love that one. I love that for us. Keep it going. Oh, let's say Nintendo Switch 2. Anything. We have so much things to fill in. I'm gonna take a look at, we gotta like take some educated guesses here. I see Sega, Square Enix, Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm gonna put that here. Because they already announced that at State of Play, so like, I don't know. Elder Scrolls 6? Raining Metal, I'll take Half-Life 3. It's a guess. Half-Life 3. Somebody said Smash Brothers? Come on, we want to win this. We actually want to get a bingo. It'd be hilarious if that happens. Elder Scrolls 6. I still feel like it's too soon. I think Marvel. I'm gonna put this too. I think this game's definitely gonna be here. Oh, it doesn't have to be games either. Let's see. Death Stranding 2. Kojima comes out while Keely smiles affectionately. Netly. Actually spelled that right? I won spelling bees in the second grade, so I'm actually pretty good at spelling. Technology has made me lazy. I just type stuff out and correct it now. Let's see, an anime fighting game. I'm gonna put an anime fighting game. Come on, give me more suggestions. Wolverine? That's a good one. Wolverine trailer. Interstellar. Is that the name of that game? Interstellar. New Naughty Dog game. That'd be good to see more about. Last of Us 2 guest TV show guest star. What else? We're actually filling this out. This is nice. Intergalactic, that's the one. Okay, so I have to think Beastie Boys whenever I hear that game. Intergalactic. Jurassic movie? Why would they show that? I feel like I should put it there just in case. Who else is going to be there? I said Marvel Tekken, Marvel Tekken. Xbox is gonna be there? What the hell is Xbox planning these days, man? Their silence is deafening. Oh, Shinobu. I'm gonna put Shinobu there. Shinobu. Can we say Jet Set Radio? Actually, Jet Set Radio remake announcement. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do a Hail Mary. Skies of Arcadia remake. Oh my god, that would have me screaming. I'll be out here screaming. Boring developer showcase. That could mean anything. Indie title montage. Let's see. New Horizon. What is that again? Oh, the new Fable. Okay, let's say Fable. Yes. That Vin Diesel with dinosaurs game they mentioned only once, that's Ark 2, isn't it? Did you know Ark 2 is the 4th best-selling game of all time? That's insane to me. Ark Survival Evolved? I had no clue. Who the fuck's playing this game that has made so much money? Best-selling video games of all time. That would have I would have said GTA. Like, this is a side tangent. Keep posting ideas. Best-selling video game of all time. This is insane to me. This list was insane. So Minecraft didn't surprise me. GTA 5 didn't surprise me. Wii Sports didn't surprise me. Ark Survival Evolved, 79 million sales. Isn't it free? They have so much microtransactions, this doesn't surprise me. I feel like this team is inflating shit. Ark. So they announced a sequel. Ark 2 was announced at the Game Awards 2020, starring Vin Diesel. Alright, so the game is to be released on Unreal Engine. So you might be onto something. Let's put that there. Ark 2. The new Horizon Zero Dawn game? Alright, just to fill this out, let's go for it. Horizon. Anything Horizon. I did put Resident Evil up here, so it's tucked over here in this corner. All right, I think this is good. Unless anybody feels strongly about anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and I think I can shuffle this. Can we shuffle it? Oh, it does shuffle. Oh, okay. All All right, and then I think I can share this link with you guys so that you can follow along with me. Look at Mentok making his own freaking bingo card, guys. This shit is crazy. Putting it in the chat. Hey, all right, so I think the easiest way, can I mark this off here? Play online, what does that mean? I might just bring this into Photoshop instead and just call it a day. So let me download it. There we go. All right. So we got 5 minutes. We did that pretty effectively. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually, I think what we picked is much better than the one that I have here. So let me go ahead and open that. Can I open this in Photoshop? I don't want to show my files here. Open with. Hold on, you guys can listen to this jam in this while I do this. Don't let it hit your moon. Don't let it hit your moon. Can't open it in Photoshop. Okay, cool. There we go. Bingo card. So all I'll do is just strike them off in the middle of the stream. You guys know the drill. So we're gonna start with this free space right here. If I get a bingo, I don't know, maybe I'll take 3 shots back to back or something. I haven't done that in a long ass time. Because I'm older now and my liver sucks. No, I'm just kidding. But all right, cool. So we're done just in time. We got 3 minutes, 57 seconds. I hope everybody's kind of hyped for this because I had no hype for this whatsoever. I've been traveling back and forth. I had to go from LA to Florida, Florida to LA, LA back to Florida. I had to make sure that this release was on time for Mario Kart. Go check that out if you haven't. And then please click that Sonic X Shadow Generations link that's pinned to this chat. Even eyes help. You don't have to buy the product. I would encourage you to buy the product, but you don't have to buy it. But if you want to support the channel, please click that or like the stream or both. One or the other. All right. I think I have time to actually take a look at that Marvel Tokun fighting game trailer. I just want to see it real quick, like. All right, so I haven't had a good look at this yet. I had to watch it on my phone in a loud conference area. So I would actually want to check this out. If you guys aren't aware, this game is made by the same folks who made DBZ, Dragon Ball Z Fighters. What's it called? Dragon Ball Fighters or Fighter Z. I still don't know how they expect us to say it. I think it's Fighter Z though. We got 3 minutes, so this will take us to showtime. But it looks super clean. Every time I see a fighting game trailer, it reminds me that I'm not good at fighting games and I can never do this competitively. I will use a darker color. I was thinking that. Look at how swagged out Captain America is. Oh, wait, no, I love the Gundam Iron Man look, by the way. But look how swagged out Captain America is with the drip. Look at that jacket. Then we have Miss Marvel. Anytime I see her, Mr. Fantastic in any type of fighting game, I'm like, we could have had Luffy. But they don't want to make a good they don't want to make a good One Piece game, guys. Just do it. Spidey sense. I love how you can just fly through different, like, blow up cars and fly through things. Star-Lord. Omae wa Star-Lord. Ghost Rider. Man, Ghost Rider is like disgustingly underrated in the media form. We had that one Nicolas Cage version, and then that was it. I was thinking Marvel vs. Capcom as well, but then I remembered. I'm like, who I remembered who developed it. They said it at the very beginning, so I'm like, wait, no, this can't be Marvel vs. Capcom. Unless they're collaborating with Capcom, but that wasn't the case. I wonder if that made them feel salty about this at all. Dr. Doom! Look at this drip, bruv. Look at the feathers. Come on now. The fur. It's almost showtime, so we might not get to the end of this trailer because I kept pausing, but... Storm! And they made her thick. They do, look! Hold on, can I get a shot of that real quick? I want to be that guy. Turn real quick. Never mind, I'm not gonna be that guy. All right, the show's starting. We'll come back to that. We have plenty of time to get excited over all that. It's showtime, folks. Let's do it. Zombie souffle? No, you missed us build out a bingo card. So I'll be using this.
The creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley. I remember when he was just in a room, by the way. I think that was during COVID when he first started this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time.
Have my babies,
special
Jeff.
Thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small.
A whirlwind
from Lego
tour.
Bricks to puppets,
He's going to take my breath away.
To Marvel heroes. This show has a little bit of everything.
I see you, Eric.
Yes,
welcome to the stream.
Brand new game announcements.
Let's do it, Keighley. Oh, let me move my my Photoshop toolbar out of the way.
Excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games.
Yes, sir.
Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a
Repo was not on my bingo card.
10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala.
Are they going to announce their big update here?
Trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely.
It's cool that Schedule 1's getting
applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall.
Some love here.
Okay.
Actually, this whole I like that they're doing the top games on Steam because that is pretty significant.
But it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal.
So I'll go back to the Marvel game. That's Marvel Tokon Fighting Spirits. It's a new fighting game being developed by Arc Systems, the folks who did Dragon Ball Fighter Z and like Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue and stuff like that. They're investing in Marvel and it looks beautiful. So you might see more of it at this presentation. We'll see.
The challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So,
hell yeah, I want to see it.
Let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big.
I already sleep, not just kidding.
Developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Let's go. I do have the bingo card ready to go. Why is my window so big? Like, make this smaller. All right, I won't block this. Dark Souls?
You might be.
Hell yeah. Everything looks like Dark Souls now. Everything. By the way, I have it streaming at 4K, or the stream is at 4K. So if you see any blurriness, it's because of them, not me.
You're a weapon, child.
I think they showed this at another showcase. I recall this being at maybe the Game Awards, I think. Oh yeah, if you love comic faithful Marvel characters, then that game is definitely for you. Because it seems like it has zero movie influence. And it's slightly animified as well.
They'll worship you until you fail.
Is that the main character? Like just a faceless person?
You're no god. But neither am I.
Alright, I won't lie. Mortal Shell 2. I didn't even know about the first Mortal Shell. This does look kind of clean though, I'm not gonna lie. Now would I shell out $60 for it? That's another story.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come, but right now...
You always say
the
that,
end,
Jeff.
The Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star.
I heard Jeff's
Sabotage.
Canadian accent for like 2 seconds there for the first time. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. No, that sounds too British. I can't even replicate it. This Fortnite update had some controversy to it because they used AI James Earl Jones
Hit him with everything you've got.
to make Darth Vader, and people hated that.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
There we go, bingo card. Let me change the color of my paintbrush here real quick. Let's do it red.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game
Kojima
Fest.
comes out while
It's great
Keely
to have
smiles
you here.
affectionately.
We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
The guy who voiced EMH Star-Lord as Master Chief?
Well, we hit the pandemic after we released
I didn't know that.
Everyone experienced the pandemic. So I wanted to show something new connection after we faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
I got 2 in one go, but I mean, this is pretty easy to guess. That's 2 out of the way. People are excited for this one. Like, I just could not get into the original Death Stranding. Maybe I should go back and play it. I do own that game. I just haven't, like... It was just way too frustrating for me. I dropped a ton of packages at one point. I'm just like, no, I'm done, bro. Maybe I need to go back.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please.
Do we have the
So
same
you are Neil Vana.
main character? Or are we
What do you
switching?
do? For living.
I'm a porter.
Aaron, what's good?
So thank you.
Thank you for supporting. Thanks for watching. I need eyes on that video, man. I had to re-upload. I'm so upset.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
This actor also played Mussolini in a movie about his life.
You really don't remember me.
You know, Kojima literally wants to make a movie, but he's stuck making games. I mean, you would argue it's a good medium, but just make a movie already, bro.
The girl. You're alive.
Luca Marinelli is his name, yes. Italian.
So much mystery. Well, that was.
He says he wants to direct a movie in 5 years, but he better.
We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要な
In DS2.
You screenshot before the shuffle, so I'm playing a different card. It's like a battle. Yeah, we'll see. Same stuff, different content, right? Like different order. We'll see who wins.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これ
this
が物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
た
time on
けどマツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story, you
2 では
know,
出せ
he
な
will
い
not be in
で今回ニ
DS2.
ールっていうのが
But
マ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというかそ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
クリ
popular
フを超えるようなキャラク
but
タ
I
ーを作ろう
think
としてルカさん
We
にお
have
願い
to kind of
し
like
て
top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクタ
So
ーにな
Luca
ったと思います
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心に
think
残る演技もして
it
いた
was
だ
great.
き
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
ました
Neil,
もう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo. Alongside El Fanning,
is that what I'm
Troy
understanding?
Baker,
Because
hosting it.
zombies who play.
And let's just say
Norman Reedus
this
isn't
not
in
the
this one?
last that you've seen of Neil this weekend.
So is this like a brand new story? I don't get it. Did they spoil something from the last
I'll show you
one?
the gameplay scene
あ
of
の見に
Neil,
来てください
so hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday, too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like
Nothing
to introduce
crazy
my
yet.
co-host for Summer Game Fest.
Death Stranding
He's
2
along
is
with
pretty
the
much the
party,
biggest thing
a
so
veteran
far.
games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Hey! I don't know who this is. But you'll get a round of applause anyway.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest.
I need to
am
start a
so
podcast.
Excited to be here this year.
Apparently.
Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat.
If it's not
fight for
American or
land,
Japanese,
glory,
I don't
and
want
legacy,
it.
and lead massive armies into epic scale battles as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill.
All right, Eric, you're right. I'm not trying to discredit her. I didn't know who she was before he introduced her. If we want to be like, is this Chivalry 3?
But ambitious men do not listen. I saw no war.
Kingdom Come 4? This might be a brand new game.
But war found me.
Crusader Kings 4. Mordau 2.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
This has to be Mordau, right? Chivalry? Or a brand new game.
But that's just my story.
Yeah, right? I always love like the little bits of gameplay people have to show. Oh, that looks pretty dope. Chronicles, Medieval. Oh, so it was neither of those games. This is a brand new game. It looks interesting enough. I needed more gameplay.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang
I would love to see a
on
Mordau
the
sequel.
edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise.
We'll mark it off.
Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing.
There are mad
including
leaks.
surprise
I won't
guest
spoil them unless they're in this
characters being
trailer.
revealed here at SGF for the first time.
This shit is insane if they reveal it here. Because give us a release date though too. I'm actually excited to see Sage as a playable character for the first time in a Sonic game. Like now she's part of the continuity 100%. It's good to see Jet back too. The Extreme Gear. I got to play the demo and it was like super bright. It was like, Miko! Oh my god! Oh! Ichiban! Kasuga-san! This shit is crazy! Oh my god! Joker! This wasn't in the leaks, was it? Who else? Amy! No, just kidding. We knew Amy was gonna be in the game.
Time for me to win this.
September 25th?
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Iizuka-san? Are they announcing a new game? Don't tell me that. I'm not prepared for
I'm honored to
that.
be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game.
Oh, okay.
Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed
I love
by
his shirt.
Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Whoa!
So
I love the
you
low-key
can
shade.
race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Oh, they're gonna show them. I didn't want to spoil it. Minecraft! Hell yeah! And that's not, there's like so many other leaks. It's crazy. Yeah, you thought I'd be streaming Mario Kart today? So did I, but Target is late with my delivery. I don't get my Switch 2 until
That's all
tomorrow.
I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Bandai Namco, who would this be then? Oh, Crossbane? Why does this look like Devil May Cry? But that's not. Devil May Cry is Capcom, so who's this? I don't know you.
Time. For some, it heals.
Literal minecart.
Others, it wounds.
Ew. What is that?
And for our world,
Crossworlds?
promises only
This is part of it. I'm just kidding. Imagine this is still like we're still in Sonic Racing.
lost long ago. But you,
Yeah, this looks like Lies of P, but Lies of P, Bandai Namco didn't do Lies of P.
you have the power to change all of this.
Pepperoni, what's going on? I did get the Switch 2, but it doesn't deliver to me till tomorrow. I would definitely be playing today if it did.
Could you undo the sins of ruin?
But let me know if you guys want some of the Mario Kart World gameplay tomorrow evening. It'll probably have to be later because I have to wait for that UPS package.
Maybe the next. You'll find how to save us all.
Is this just a new game? In this edition of Everything Looks Like Dark Souls. Oh, that's kind of cool though. It is Code Vein 2. That's interesting. I don't remember the original looking a lot like that. Or I think there was like more things happening. Epic Games. Nice, bro. Where'd you get it? I saved like 1:30 on Target online. Waited till 4 a.m. to order. It comes in on Monday. Same here. That's why it's late. Because Target decided to ship all of them out on release date instead of ahead of time, like normal people. I heard a lot of people are just canceling their pre-orders and walking into Target and grabbing it. What is this? Is this like Little Nightmares? No, it's not Little Nightmares. That game still traumatized me. This actually looks kind of interesting. If this is like a low budget title, I like shit like this. If it's $40, I would buy this game. But they never say price in these shows. I cannot do that. End of Abyss.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Cuphead?
Beware.
Oh, this is that other game.
In the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
Give me more stuff like this. I love this art style.
To save it.
I'm actually shocked we haven't had a Cuphead sequel. I know it takes a lot of work, but god dang.
Oh boy.
Troy Baker, Nolan North. That's pretty cool.
Another roll for Troy Baker.
For anyone using my bingo card, by the way, I put Shinobu. It should say Shinobi.
This project from this independent Australian developer. We've
That's a
been talking
correction.
to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world.
Warhammer
Any guesses? Let's take a look.
or Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones. I thought we were... No. I thought we canceled them. Why are we doing a Game of Thrones RTS right now? It's so weird.
You may think you know how
I mean, it still might be good though.
played. But this is not the game you know.
This feels like a risk though, you know what I mean? Somehow Jon Snow returned. Wait, why does this look like live action? His face is actually like really good there.
This is your legacy.
All right, show the game though. It's gonna look like a mobile game, watch. Show the game.
You decide who wins.
Legends of Chima? Is that an animation? Oh my god, they killed Jon Snow! Where's Daenerys? Did she just did she decide not to be in this game? She's like, I'm done with Game of Thrones. Do not use my face for shit.
Game of Thrones.
War for Westeros.
For Westeros.
They didn't show the game at all. Come on, bruv. I hate when you do that. Stop doing that.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure.
Is it a Lego show? Moonfish.
The great Silkovsky once said,
It's like the same announcer in the background.
suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Huh.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us.
Is that Nolan North?
Has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart.
Already? Didn't this game just come out? It looks cool though. I like this. I didn't play the first Atomic Heart. Isn't like Atomic Heart like a Call of Duty campaign essentially? Or BioShock? I think people are comparing it to BioShock.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
And then the hot twins, the hot robot twins. Oh my god! Instant buy. No, I'm just kidding. BioShock with bits of Doom. I need to play the new Doom. There's so many games out I need to freaking finish, man. Doom Dark Ages. And Outer Worlds. Not to be confused with Outer Wilds. Oh, and there goes my stream. I'm like totally copyright struck now because of this damn song. It's all good.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
What are they gonna show? 2 games at once.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
Some mobile
I can
game.
still barely believe it myself.
We're getting a mobile
When it
game
showed
Rubik's
up, I
Cube
was in the
app.
lab. I didn't even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Is this not the same game? Am I? Oh, more Bodhi. Munfish knows what they are doing for the gooners of the world. Grandmas. The cube in the atomic universe. We have a cinematic universe for Atomic Heart.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe.
MMORPGs.
Cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving.
We're moving back into a fan service era of games.
Invasion universe.
More Marvel, baby.
Beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
I didn't even know this is a game. Is this a mobile game? Rocket Raccoon, She-Hulk. That's it. This actually looks pretty clean. This is a mobile game? I've never heard of this game. I can beat up Sentinels with She-Hulk and Rocket. Marvel's killing it in the game industry right now, man. DC had their time. That's pretty clean. So how come I've never heard of this? What is this for? Consoles?
This isn't hell.
Whoa!
Oh my
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
What is this place?
This is Onimusha, I think. I love this series, man. If you guys can get the remastered version of the first Onimusha, please do it.
You don't have a chance.
It is a treat. It seems like a reboot to everything, but I still recommend. Is this Neo? No, he has the gauntlet. Onimusha. Also, Neo is Koei, I think. Musashi!
The same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs for jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Hell yeah. Give me more Onimusha, bruv. Highly recommend playing the remaster of the old game. You won't be disappointed. It's like Resident Evil with samurais. I always love those little clips at the end of the trailers where they show somebody like you're supposed to know who it is.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming.
Capcom will definitely do another Mega Man.
This summer
Mega Man 11's not that old.
Now let's completely switch gears.
I just don't think they know.
I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Sans String Studios is using
Are we getting a Muppets game?
to create
Finally?
an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely.
Are you talking about Sonic Racing?
Unreal, and I cannot
The
wait
leaks
to
were
play it.
definitely real.
Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Let's see it. I'm actually interested. I like puppet Muppet stuff. So if it's funny, I will buy it. I like funny games too. I was such a huge shill for the Star Force series, man. I will do Mega Man videos at some point. Whenever I get there. There's just so many things to talk about.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here?
It's Muppets meets Punch Out.
Don't waste my time.
To save the only home he's ever known.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna be.
Is this gameplay? Cause it looks good actually. Like visually it looks good. This is gameplay. That's I feel like it's a mix. Felt that boxing. So it is Punch Out and Muppets. Hell yeah! Because Nintendo doesn't want to make a new Punch Out. So give me this.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
Among Us 2?
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to
Why does the castle have to be white?
Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from
Joker?
every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs.
Oh, it's okay.
Engaged in a perilous dance of wits. A game.
It's a new detective game.
Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point.
Do it.
Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
That was not elusive at
Kill
all. What the
someone, and a
frick?
clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps.
I'm taking this in. These games always make me so nervous when I'm the actual killer though.
Escape the castle.
I fumble every time.
Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game.
Competing with that one time Iwata, Reggie, and Shigeru turned into Star Fox. I always go back to that one, man. I know it got criticized at the time, but that direct is so much fun to me.
That was
And they've never done
a
stuff like that again.
24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of
Yeah,
life or
it's
death
Twitch streamer
using
bait.
social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's been a while.
Arc
their
2?
recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most
we're
anticipated
close. This
games
is
of
not the right
year,
one.
and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you
My guy
more
had me.
about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Let's do it.
let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path.
It's probably been so long since I last saw this. I don't even recognize the game.
Surround yourself with.
He said he announced it at the Game Awards in 2021. That's so long ago.
Here, you are in control.
I like the 80s vibe though. It's like a Ghostbusters mix of Back to the Future tech in a War of the Worlds environment. Arc Raiders, October 30th from October.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself.
Is anyone into Dune
combines
games?
The survival and MMO genres with a thrilling
I watched the movies.
cinematic story.
They're okay.
It arrives on PC in just a few days on June
They're good.
10th.
They're good. I wouldn't even say
But
okay.
play
They're
it
good.
Right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
But I don't know if I would want to play a game surrounded by that world. You know? Who wants to walk around a desert for hours and hours? I'm just kidding. Let's see what they got here, though. I think this game's already out, or is it early access? I can't remember. The movies are good. This game is just okay. Oh my god, it's Zendaya! Oh, it's one of those. Okay, base building, you go around, you shoot people. You fly around. You dodge Alaskan bullworms. Somebody got it. That's a classic episode. Sometimes I make SpongeBob references and it's just like they're so old. I feel like some people just haven't watched those episodes before. I feel like the newer seasons are more in rotation than the old ones. Maybe I'm wrong. The weapons and energy shields in this game aren't even lore accurate. Is this supposed to be like an alternate universe? Or is this happening alongside the plot or like after or before? I'm actually very curious. I like the game seems interesting. I always love like trailers that make me actually try a game out and then I'm in there and I'm like, it's not clicking for me. Not that I don't understand the games, it's just like I tend to get bored very easily these days. I live in a 2025 environment.
Fall to ash, consumed by the void.
Who is this? When the void calls.
Try as I might to further advance.
The art styles are just kind of melding together for me. I don't I think I've seen 3 games that look like this so far. 3 or 4? Join the Sentinels. And wield the power of gods.
Some say time stops for no one. Not a man, nor God.
Dark Souls has done irreparable damage. Irreparable damage to the game industry. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say a hard statement like that, but if I wanted 1 million views on the video, anyone wants to get free money, it prints itself. Dark Souls ruined gaming. Does that already exist?
Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
The sequel. This is the sequel to Chrono Trigger. We've been waiting for the sequel to Chrono Cross forever, and here we are, finally.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
Is this Wuthering? Wuthering or Genshin?
Will not be easy.
Or is it a new Hoyoverse game?
Forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he
I think this is Wuthering because the girls are slightly hotter in Wuthering.
tower of light. What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
Ninja Gaiden kind of started the trend, didn't it? It's not the grandfather to. Is it not the grandfather to Dark Souls?
Worship strength and crave glory.
You could say a lot of things influenced like Demon Souls.
I'm really curious. What ending have you penned?
It is Wuthering. Yes, I was correct. Yeah, you could say a lot of things influenced Demon Souls.
A rat in the vest.
But I think it's pretty distinct in the way that it looks and like the style of gameplay and all of that.
Tiny nuisance.
All right, we're at the. Is this the indie title montage that I put on the bingo card?
Don't come back.
Mio. Oh, it's not a showcase. It doesn't count.
Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next
I love how
is a
Metroidvania is just
stop-motion
literally a
co-op
genre.
platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Maybe I just been around the block too much. But yes. You have the artsy platformer. Yeah, I knew that's how it was gonna look before I actually saw it. I love the art style though, don't get me wrong. I do. This could be a cute little co-op game for you and a friend or you and your boo. There's another game that looks just like this that came out the other day. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like more gloomy. It was like a midnight something or something like that. Twitch has ruined gaming. That's Twitch streaming has ruined gaming.
A really unique and different game. This
The Midnight Walk, that's the one.
Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Balance because it can only come from someone close.
I was expecting to open it with like opera music.
Can't hurt you like a friend.
Oh, 2K coming in clean.
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don't
Isabel.
looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to...
Oh, this is the yeah, Mafia series. Is anyone a fan of the older games?
Remind them of their obligations.
I heard they're pretty good. Big Boss, thanks for the donation.
Commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
Thank you for that dollar. Appreciate you, brother.
Opportunity. Do you wish to commit to this family?
No, that new James Bond game is definitely not like a GoldenEye remake. It looks more like an adventure game.
When Isabella became involved, it became our business. This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
This is the origins of the mafia, guys. We're finally gonna hear that story.
And
Thank you, Lee Dixon, for the sub. I don't know if you're in here,
wait
but
till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
oh man, guys, I think like my bingo card sucks. This might be cute. BRB, you guys enjoy this. I'll be right back. Oh, we're not feeling this? This doesn't look like actual gameplay, so what's happening? Show me the game. Or maybe this is the game. LEGO Voyagers. I love how we're still releasing games for PS4, man.
Hello, Summer Game Fest.
Hey!
I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon.
Who?
Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitudes. Nickelodeon
Sandy?
has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters.
Oh, I missed the actual game. Okay, so I won't talk shit.
To secrecy today. I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
It's Sandy!
A great evil.
What happened to that Nicktoons Smash game that was going around for a while?
And wise.
People were gassing that up like crazy and then it just kind of stopped.
Handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally.
We got a Nickelodeon RPG coming out.
Had ever seen. They alone would be able to.
You know, it's been so long since I watched SpongeBob. When I hear his voice now, it always throws me off because it's like so different now. Tom Kenny sounds tired. I mean, he is getting older,
It's been
but
almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P.
Lies of P!
Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
this is a game I can recommend to you guys. Like, it is Dark Souls inspired, but it is definitely a really, really cool game. I enjoyed this a lot. Visually, it was just very nice. Nice aesthetic overall. Oh yeah, Tom Kenny's making that passive income, bruv. You can still play this. This is a DLC. It's not a new game yet, as far as I know. Lies of P. You're basically a badass Pinocchio. That's his. Is that a frost elf? What is that? The reason I actually like this game is because it was doable. It's not as brutal as like the Dark Souls games where the bosses are there flipping forever. And it's still challenging at the same time. Lies of P. Overture. Available today! I'm ending the stream, guys. No.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across
Jeff heard
all
my joke. He was
platforms
laughing.
to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right. Next up, the small video game publisher.
Oh, I can't
Serenity
unsee
Forge,
now. He
based in
does look like
Boulder,
Timothée
Colorado,
Chalamet.
Shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Let's see it. I love Doki Doki Literature Club. I love Silent Hill. Can I get this today?
I sit at the front of the dinner table where you used to be.
We're streaming this today if it's out today.
Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
No Monica? I think that was Monica. Come on.
Plates of her legs.
Only Monica.
Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates.
This game better be called Plates.
Garden is lush and green. And everything is lovely. Dinner's ready.
Fractured Blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed.
Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill meets Rune Factory? Because it looks like a farming thing. Which list on Steam? Who made this one? Oh, it's Serenity Forge LLC. I don't know.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
I don't know how Blade and Soul is still alive, but it is. Hot mamas, RPGs. That's it. That was a commercial, bruv. Is it still Blade and Soul, or is it not? What is this? No, this looks like something different. I think we're like in that indie showcase thing I was talking to you guys about. Well, I don't know. Did you consider this indie? Oh, it is two things. Okay, so this looks like more of a mobile game. But that's not all. We have more Blade and Soul for you. We got Blade and Soul Heroes, Nero Blade and Soul, and then this game, Blade and Soul Chaos. That reminds me of the guy from Invincible. What's his name? Alan? Oh shit, this is One Punch Man. So we've moved away from it. Blade and Soul Sonic Racing? How do you make a good One Punch Man game if he's like broken? You know what I mean? Oh, that was a collaboration. Crystal of Atlan. You gotta put a transition, man. I don't know what's what. It's overwhelming to me. I meant to put anime. Does this count? Anime fighting game? No, it seems like an RPG. 7 Deadly Sins. I remember everybody was on this for a while and kind of fell off. This actually looks interesting to me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust anime games though anymore. They're so like slapdash most of the time. I need to know in the chat, what is your favorite highest quality anime game? I don't mean like a game that looks like an anime. I mean a game based on an anime. What would be your favorite game? Like based on a licensed anime. So Genshin does not count. Something like a Dragon Ball Z game or something like that. What is the best one out there? Like the highest quality anime game out there? I need to know that. Fighter Z is a solid choice. Legacy of Goku Boost Fury is a classic, bruv. Oh. I didn't even think about that in my mind. Witcher! Well, I'm gonna strike. Where is Witcher? Because we did.
Technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
It counts.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal.
It seems like an Unreal showcase though. They're selling Unreal right now.
In real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
Squid Game?
With an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
Zatch Bell Momoto battles. Man, I love the fuck out of Zatch Bell. I watched that shit on Toonami, and then they just never finished it in English, as far as I know. And then I just lost interest and I never went back.
We find a way.
Zakir! I'll remember the attacks and everything. Link 317, what's up? We're watching the Summer Game Fest.
We altered the course.
Someone said Jurassic Park and I didn't listen to them. Fuck.
Unleashed genetic power across continents. Now
I feel like this shit is at every Summer Game Fest.
To nurture what we have set free. To find hope within this chaos.
Chaos.
Well,
my bingo card's not doing so well.
Life, find a way.
So maybe they finished dubbing it and I didn't end up watching it. Or maybe it didn't air like at the same time or whatever. I felt like they were repeating episodes for a while. I love Jeff Goldblum just collecting passive checks, bro. This is like, oh, we need you to say the thing again. Okay.
Hi, I'm Celia
Digimon.
from Yacht Club Games.
Good one.
Woo! 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming.
We got a new like Shovel Knight before before Hollow Knight.
Danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next
You get it? Groundbreaking
classic.
shovel. You didn't sell that pun as well as you should have. Oh, this looks fire to me. This is that Game Boy Color, like quintessential Game Boy Color look right here. I'm sold. Release it today. Shadow drop it today. I get a Zelda and a Final Fantasy vibe all in one. Demo's out now. What was the date? Oh, Halloween. Okay, October game.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done...
Who?
Kyle Bossman, everyone.
Hey, I haven't heard Kyle in a long time. What? Kyle Bossman?
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3,
why does it sound like a Tim Schafer
you're gonna do
thing?
me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
Oh, it's Deadpool.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh, shit. Was not on my bingo card.
Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple egg tropical farming sim experience.
Did they get Ryan for this?
Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh!
If it's not Ryan Reynolds, it sounds like him. Whoever's doing the imitation.
This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit?
I have a MetaQuest 2, and I feel like I need a 3 to play a lot of these games. Like, I heard Batman was great, and I haven't gotten it on my Quest yet because I don't know. I don't trust the Quest 2 right now.
Dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird?
Yeah, it's an imitation for sure. Only on MetaQuest 3. See, I got locked out, bruv. I need to upgrade my headset. How?
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right.
Neil Patrick Harris?
Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it was a bit monotone at times, but I guess when you're imitating someone, it's hard to inflect a lot. Which is why you should just go with your own gut and just make your own voice.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
For my One Piece fans, I don't know how you guys feel about Frankie's new voice. Still off-putting to me and I gotta get used to it.
Planning to do with those monsters.
You hear someone for like 20 plus years and then now it's just totally different. It's insane. This is Dead Island? No. Dying Light? No. Brand new game? They said the name at the beginning. I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. This is Dying Light. I feel the exact same way with Bulma and Gohan and DBZ Kai. I cannot. And everyone's like, oh, Kai is superior. It probably is.
All the years he took for me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
That's Roger Craig Smith for sure. That's Sonic right there. Yes, Dying Light. The Beast. Oh shit! That's it!
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Kai is faster paced.
And fucking kill him.
Whoa, he said the F word. Kai is faster paced, but also they redubbed all the lines to make it more faithful to the original
This next game draws
series.
inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Am I gonna feel some type of way? No, that wasn't my teenage lifestyle. Already, you lost me. This is not what I did as a kid.
Getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change.
Stranger Things bait. I love the stop motion look though, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invite
When are we gonna get out of the 80s nostalgia vibe?
to spend one
80s kids are old as fuck now. We need to double down on the 90s city kid life. Let's do it, man. Come on. It's time.
this good.
I would even argue we could be doing 2000s right now.
And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself.
Like the 80s vibe is cool and all, but it's so fucking overdone at this point.
Nothing but the hits.
Woo!
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns.
What is this?
Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed.
Destiny 3? I'm just kidding.
That is why we must end you.
I always love a good Tony Hawk game.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Put it into action.
It looks like mobile. Okay, so they have some decent animations, but this looks like mobile game slop.
Savor each moment.
Now, get ready.
I'm going to strike off indie title montage.
Are you with me?
Whoever's following me on my bingo card, you can do that
We
too.
will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await.
I feel like I recognize that voice. Or maybe like every anime voice sounds the same now.
Filled with hope.
I was not a teen in 80s John Hughes movies. Technically, the 90s nostalgia is my childhood nostalgia. And then the early 2000s would be my teenage nostalgia. So like before 2010, anything before 2010, we need to capitalize on that.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends,
He was hoping he would not fuck that one up.
With brutal
Props,
hand-to-hand
Jeff.
combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
My guy had to turn with the camera as he said a difficult foreign name. Props, bro.
No justice.
Oh, this might be promising.
Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over.
I love random like solo games from like random developers like around the world. You know what I mean? It's like this developer is from Croatia. It's one guy and his dog that developed this. Oh, I'm getting a Sifu vibe. It's like almost looks like it wants to be a PS2 game. You were emo in the early 2000s? Who wasn't? I couldn't do the makeup and all that, but down to my soul, I was pretty emo. Shout out to Hooba Stank and all the other emo bands that run the era.
My life sucks, and I'm over it, and I want you with me, but you can't be with me. I hate this life.
All right, I'm done. Looks pretty cool. Next summer, though.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal.
That's what I'm
of the next
saying.
game
The
from
Sifu looks exactly like it came out of
Tribute
Daredevil.
Games, the makers of
And I know Daredevil took inspiration from like kung fu movies and stuff like that. But that anytime I see that hallway shot, I'm like, oh, this is Daredevil. We need a game for that. Universal. So what is this? Anyone recognize these? Oh, it's Scott Pilgrim. That's super cool. Is this based on the new Netflix series? Because I didn't like the Netflix series too much. But welcome back, Scott Pilgrim. Hell yeah. Oh, that's dope. Have you guys played the original one? Mwah. I had that. I first bought it in college, and it was like such a... I would just throw it on with people who came over. Like, we'd talk shit and play the game in the background, and people loved it, like every second of it. It was cool. My new emo album will drop in 20XX. That's like impossible because we're already past 20. Wait, no. Never mind. My math was wrong. 20XX. Scott Pilgrim X.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley.
Oh, very nice.
All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Hell yeah.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you
Lady
dare.
D?
We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things.
Does this count? Because I just literally just put Resident Evil.
Grateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
I'm gonna strike it.
Cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
All right, so now we're in the commercial section. Let's get a litmus test. How are you guys feeling so far? What do you think of the show? Why does it look like what's going on? Oh, this is First Descent. I'm like, what's going on here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. What is this? Like, you just put the cutscenes in there and it's like, this is what you'll get with this game. Some of the skins in this game are like kind of ridiculous, but I know a lot of friends that play. What is with the ass physics? I know a lot of friends that play this game. I played it for a bit and just couldn't get like immersed, you know? But it's free to play. So there's that.
Since the dawn of time,
It's okay compared to the Xbox show. Did the Xbox show already happen? I thought that was after this. Or are you thinking the PlayStation show? Maybe I missed the Xbox showcase altogether. I have no clue what they plan to do. I wish RE9 though. Like, hey, look, maybe we could finish with RE9 because I know Jeff will finish off with a big announcement most of the time.
harder. Scum.
Yeah, you're thinking Sony, which I need to go back to some of those trailers because people are like Sony's becoming Japanese again, which is interesting to me, but I don't know. I didn't see anything stand out aside from like Final Fantasy Tactics and the Marvel game, Tokon. There are a few other things that seemed interesting. Oh yeah, there was Neo 3 announcement, stuff like that. I think this game is also supposed to be interesting, right? Mind's Eye?
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
It's like former GTA devs that are working on this, I believe. Don't quote me on that one.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
Keep your lens feed on.
All right, I'll use the break to plug myself. If you guys haven't liked the stream, please do so. It helps to get the stream in the algorithm, though most people are probably watching this stream. On top of that, if you have not seen the Mario Kart video that I put out today, technically yesterday, please rewatch it because it's a new upload. Had some issues with the last one, so I just want to make sure I get the views up again so that Sega comes back to me and decides to sponsor once more. And speaking of which, I do have that link at the top. Just click in to support it. It'll just go right to the Sega site, but it shows that I directed you there, and it supports the channel in a way, just that I got eyes on the product in general. You don't have to buy, but if you do have a Switch 2 or any other console, go ahead and purchase in my name, because TheMentok said so. That's it. Those are my to-dos. Thanks for pulling up. Thanks for coming through. Oh, there's a Hitman collab. Oh, somebody just blew up in the crowd.
I'm Hakan Apak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
whoa!
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming.
Link, I'll answer your question in a sec.
It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
For real, Nathan Drake is right.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the...
Whoa! He's from Casino Royale!
Game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses.
Pepperoni, you were asking about 007 earlier, so this is kind of it. Wait, no, this is a Hitman collab. Never mind.
Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card.
So Sonic Racing I'm actually excited for because I got to play the beta and it was really fun. Though a little rough around the edges, but it looks like they're cleaning things up. I love the extreme gear. So I want to ride on boards because I want to relive my Sonic Riders days. And then all the crossovers that are coming in, super welcomed. We have the Yakuza crossover, Minecraft. There was a ton of other leaks that I won't mention if you guys care about those things. I'm actually looking forward to it.
In a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome
Mads
the great
Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh my God, he's the quintessential villain. Oh man, he's like a lot older than I remember him looking.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Yeah, I'm not following this so well, to be honest. Hitman World of Assassination in 007? Is that what I'm getting here?
So this mission is set in a casino.
Because that's very confusing. I would assume this is for a Hitman game that already exists.
Movie Casino Royale, while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something out.
So it's 007 in Hitman.
So I guess it is not just about the shot.
To promote the new 007 game.
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Some dev is in the background like, fuck. They're like doing the last minute bug fixes as we speak.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Whatever happened to that Wolverine game? We don't really know.
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new
I'd assume they're working on it. It's on my bingo card.
Lego fans made with over 1 million Lego bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion.
Yoshi Master, welcome back. It's been a little bit.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for a nail-biting.
All right, I think the Lego game here, it's a good time to use the bathroom.
It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters?
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in Lego Party!
Ugh. Lego Party? I feel like anytime I step away, I miss the actual gameplay. Yeah, Legos make my bladder. It's PTSD too for my 14-hour plus streams anytime I'm making a Lego set. I think I'm overdue for a new one though.
Players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on
Enoch
July
Liu,
24th
welcome.
for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Whoa! Did they mic up the I feel like they mic'd up the crowd. These people are extra excited. Honestly, I can't knock it though. I miss when the games used to excite the shit out of me, man. I remember in high school, I used to watch E3 religiously. High school and college. I would put on the YouTube stream, and it was just so hype. Getting excited over games that just ultimately end up sucking. There's some good ones though, out there for sure. But I was excited for every new announcement. I miss watching E3 on the 3DS eShop. I remember that was a thing, right? E3 and then I got so excited for the cringe moments of developers and marketing people trying to get in touch with the gamer community, and it just didn't work most of the time. Oh, the cringe is great. The early 2000s, I just remember being very orange, you know, and
the next game
they had the
Toronto-based
booth babes too, which they ended up banning.
The team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op.
Dinosaur
you can find
Office
out more
Show?
during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
I'm looking forward to Mina Yoshi. I think it's what a solid trailer, man. I wish it was coming out today. It's one of those games that I would like definitely jump in and play. There was a Silk Song message, mentioned today. Dinosaur office. Let me see. Hang on.
And pass their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto.
Oh shit! What?
Lust for power consumed the brains of the living.
Produced by College Humor. I remember this. Why was this a thing? But look, it's not Hades. I'm sorry, I don't mean to... Sometimes I just say things and I don't mean to diminish the hard work that some of these devs have done, so I need to stop doing that. Good guy, Mentok.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
3DS was like super dope. I don't know how Nintendo's gonna like port a lot of that stuff. I think I mentioned it in my Mario Kart video, but it's like, how do you get that to the next set of consoles?
The show and Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Wait, Munfish again? Team Clout! Oh, I hate this already. What the I hate that. I didn't like that at all. Oh, that made my eyes water for a minute. No, I don't like that. I don't tend to overreact to horror games. I'm like very non-sensitive to them now after playing so many on stream. It like hardened me into a horror game warrior. But there's some things that still unnerve me. Oddly looks like AI generated horror, the game. Man, maybe I'm having a hard time picking out AI now. No, it's like visceral like Scorn, but I don't think it is Scorn. Is that an enemy too? Jesus. No. Ill. That's just the name of it. What is this camera angle? Why is this a thing? You get to kick zombie babies.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore
they got the GoPros.
Pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
There's not a lot of good mech games. Armored Core like has some good ones, but I don't feel like we've peaked on mech games yet. This one didn't seem... I love the designs, but I don't know, gameplay didn't speak to me, but maybe this will change my mind. Let's see. Oh, they had me in the first half with that song. Never mind. Show me gameplay. Show me gameplay. Also, Dragon Fist, what's up, bruv? Thanks for coming through. It's good seeing you. Nintendo could or should do their own VR, an updated Virtual Boy for 3DS remakes. I feel like they don't want to do it. Anything Virtual Boy gives Nintendo the yuck right now. It sounds like a lost Persona track. Dude, I think Custom Robo's coming back to Nintendo Switch Online or NS2. Who's the developer behind Custom Robo? Let's see. Because now that we have GameCube, that's totally possible. What's the other one? Gacha Force. I want Gacha Force on Nintendo Switch too, man. Bring that shit back.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around
It might
them,
be.
filled with local
It might come
wildlife
back.
and hostile machines, built by a small.
I have no clue what
8-person
Nintendo
studio.
like tries to aim for when it comes to the online library at this point. Epic Games.
Mechanicals approaching.
Ark? Grounded? Is Wario World coming to NSO? That would be great too, right?
We must now
All these like little obscure.
dark reality.
And Double Dash needs to come back too at some point too. Making this latest video, I realize it's so hard to like get my hands quickly on GameCube games. You know, you can emulate them or whatever, but there's no like official way to play like DS and GameCube and 3DS stuff. So it's like even Wii stuff. It's hard to get hands on those things now. Nintendo needs to do better. Gotcha Forces, Capcom. Surprised they never followed up on that. It's like an awesome game. This seems pretty interesting.
Whatever it takes.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Find a way.
Infinite Simmels.
2026 marks the
Bug's
30th
Life.
anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I
Mario?
think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Wait, 30? 30 years? Oh, is this a Resident Evil announcement? Hell yes! Whoa!
Happy birthday.
I don't know what I'm looking at. Is this a remake? Oh, it's probably a collection.
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹
I
内
am
です。
working hard on the next title.
皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。
Can we get, yeah,
さて
RE2 remake,
バイオ
remake.
ハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願
I'm
いいたし
interested
ま
to
す。
see where
あり
they
がとうご
take
ざい
it
ました。
next, you know? 7 and 8 were like such a good duo.
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message.
Remake.
We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next
So
big
nothing.
update
They have nothing
for a
yet.
beloved franchise.
We're working on it. Is WWE?
Let's rumble.
Oh no, this is freaking King of Fighters. Am I going crazy? Guilty Gear? Would I pay Lady D to sing Happy Birthday to me? No. She should pay me to sing Happy Birthday to her. Street Fighter. I'm so silly. I always forget where Alex is from, that's why. Is this a WWE Street Fighter crossover? Is that what I'm seeing right now? Oh yes, you could do Beautiful Joe now. See, the possibilities are endless. Endless. NSO. Make it happen. Nintendo. Yeah, I know. I cannot stand announcements like that. I'll be very, very honest with you. It's like, hey, we're working on that thing that you know that we're working on. So Wait, were these characters not in Street Fighter 6? Sagat was not in Street Fighter 6? What am I looking at? Man, that takes me back. That looks like some old like... Do you guys remember that one Batman game that was like multiplayer and it was like a different world, but you could play as like different villains? Oh man, it's such a vague memory. Yeah, this gives me a Team Fortress vibe, but is this Team Fortress? It's not. But there was this Batman game. All right, well, how are we doing on bingo here? We're hanging in there, guys. I don't know if we're gonna get the bingos today. I am shocked there was no anime fighting game, like at all. I thought I had this one. I should have just put anime game. Fable, no Fable. GTA 4 Remaster, I think was like a rough one. Arc 2, I think would have been a good guess. Actually, now I'm looking at it, a lot of this stuff is kind of risky. Never mind. I set us up for failures, guys. How's the other card looking? Let's see if I stuck with that German guy's card. Let's see if that would have helped me out.
Wish list now.
Last flag. Okay, so there was... So on the other bingo card, they had Lego, Souls-like, Sonic Racing.
Ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw. The closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is
China saw Black Myth Wukong and they're like, let's just do that 10 million times. Okay, 505 Games is not the ones that made Halo, right? People need to stop putting 3 digits in front of games and calling that their studio.
Fate is all set in stone.
Don't sleep on China, bruv. They got the manpower. They can like churn games out like this in 6 months. Licensed game, James Bond is there, new Sonic, no. Alright, so the other card didn't get a bingo either, so I don't feel as bad. Anime Gacha definitely is in. I should have said anime gacha game, because then I would have killed it. I just want Half-Life 3, but I'm watching this knowing it's 100% not happening here. Yeah, Valve never does this, anything like that at these conventions. I don't understand why. They just don't. I guess you have the biggest PC platform. You can just announce anything there and you're fine. Kind of surprised absolutely no GTA due to the delays. Yeah. I think Rockstar just knows they're going to print money when it comes out, so they don't have to pay for marketing. Is this Def Jam? What is going on right now? Def Jam fighting is coming back? Can you make that happen in this day and age? Or is this something different? Is it a Wu-Tang game? Oh, there's a Wu-Tang game. What is this? And it actually looks good? And it sounds good? What are these remixes? Alright, that might have some swag to it. Man,
Ghostface Killer is
There's some
calling
fans
on
in the
you to
crowd.
rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment.
She said
Now, here's a
anime-style
new look at
fighting.
Guild Wars 2,
I'm gonna
which has
count
new
it.
Updates,
All
including
right.
player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast.
Have I ever used ChatGPT to help with my videos? Not to write them. But when it comes to like pleasing the algorithm, I run in like a ton of different ideas and stuff. But all the titles are written by me. So it's like a combination of like what would work best with YouTube and clicks and stuff like that. But you know, AI will give me titles like, this is the greatest game you've ever seen in your life. And I know like YouTubers will do that. I can't do that. I have a conscience. So I have to, I see like, what's the most extreme title I can give this? And then I tone it down and I create my own titles. So it does help in that regard, but you can't just say, hey, like make this successful. You gotta like really put in a lot of data and just overall stuff that's unique to each channel. But yeah, a little bit. I think it helps as a tool considering I'm a one-man show, but never to write scripts. That's all me. I'm not a conceited man, but personally I feel like my last comment was hilarious and TheMentok completely missed it. Oof, all right, let's go back. Oh, and it's for the kids. Can I? There you go. I either made it worse or made you feel better. Either one. Hell yes, Sonic-ku. You're welcome. I gotta give respect where respect's due. Oh, this
I came back.
All right, I can strike that off. I put Nintendo Switch 2 anything, so it's things we already knew.
Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
This sounds good, but the game needs to stick the landing for me. TC! The OG! Welcome. Oh yeah. I'll get this. I'm buying this. Is this available today? Put me on, bruv. Nintendo never shows up to these things. Did you miss anything crazy? Not really. Death Stranding 2.
Get well soon.
Resident Evil 9 was announced, but no trailer was shown. Sonic Racing has a Minecraft crossover come into it.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
Huh, do I like this? Do I like this? Do I like this? I'm a streamer personality and I'm a content creator. What I say will influence whether my fans like this game or not. I'm just kidding. Do I like this? It looks interesting. I would not pay over $40 for this one though.
You still look a little unwell.
Into the Unwell. I love the name of that developer. She was such a good horse.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends. And 20 million of you played.
What a
with
hat.
us. Now, with the help from our
Art
amazing
style is good.
community,
It just seemed
we've
very
built
like
Splitgate.
wavy for some reason.
because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With
Oh, this
Split
guy's
Gate 2,
coming out
we asked
based.
ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Based. Look at that Chad coming out with the bat. After that, this trailer better wow the fuck out of this group. Link, yes. So Nintendo was on the list of people, but it was partners. So it doesn't necessarily mean they have things to show. But it said Nintendo Switch 2, meaning like they're probably showing games that are on the Switch 2, which technically they're doing. Everyone's trying to recreate that Joseph Ferris moment from the one of the early Game Awards. So we did get a cringe moment at least. I feel the E3 vibe from that. What do you guys think? Do you think this, he's putting his money where his mouth is, coming out saying all that shit? I'm not saying the aesthetic is bad. This kind of reminds me of like the Counter-Strike source mods from back in the day. It's giving that. He's just like us. He gets me. He says fuck. I say fuck too. Oh. Based. So based.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
This I'm looking forward to, actually. I think this is the next Yakuza game, technically. But it takes place in 1920s Japan. That's an area that they don't talk about a lot. Is it 20s? I think it's 20s. So the setting, mwah. I don't know if it's like a Yakuza game, but it definitely is the same, you know, like a dragon vibe. These guys kill it. I don't know how they put out, I'm gonna shut up. How do they do this like yearly? How do you do this? Even when you're reusing shit and assets. Is this Osaka? All right, I'll shut up now. I'm very like excited for this. I really like this. 1940s, even better. I don't know what 1940s Japan was like. This is crazy. This is like right after the World War, where American things started to seep into their culture. Are you gonna stand there and take that, bro? There you go. That's what. Yeah, yeah. Get him over the bridge. Yeah. Don't show him mercy. Get him out of here.
Got a name? Mako. Daito.
Daito-san.
Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one?
He said the racist thing.
You're not? So, what are you then? Sana.
Take my money. Is this the name? Stranger Than Heaven? Take my money. Take my money. Why wasn't that on my bingo card? We're buying that shit. You are all buying that shit. Sega, they're buying that stuff if you're watching.
Project Century set in 1915,
click the link below.
And now the full
above,
name
bruv.
Revealed.
Get some eyes on that link.
Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943. And knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
Once a year, man. Every year.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement.
Jesus Christ.
We've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away.
We're gonna be disappointed.
Scope
He's
and
glazing him.
ambition of
He's
this
glazing him.
developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place,
Is it another
this game
From
could have been
Software game? I'm gonna
revealed,
walk away if it
we are
is.
so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Jeff stays tearing up over this shit too. All right, so it's the FBI. Is it Control 2? No. Try to make guesses. X-Files. No. Silent Hill. Resident Evil? Oh, it is Resident. Is this Resident Evil? We were just cucked earlier, right? On that announcement? Nah, it can't be 007 because we...
Grace.
I think this is a premiere. They already announced that.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
I think this is RE9 for sure. I'm turning it up. Sorry.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
They did mention it, but they didn't show anything.
We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
You guys think Dead Rising?
I know. That's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Silent Hill? Evil Within 3?
What is this? Hey!
Visage? Visage? Come on, this has to be Resident Evil.
They're coming.
I'm getting jerked around here.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
It's Raccoon City, yes! I knew it! We're going back to Raccoon City, baby! After all these years! Requiem, baby! Yeah! We did it! Tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow? February! Man, fuck 2025. We're not here anymore.
There
2026.
Resident Evil Requiem.
They trolled us earlier with that trailer, bro.
And this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise.
I'm ready.
Both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
We're going back to Raccoon City, baby.
Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All
Not
right.
a single
That's gonna
bingo,
do it for
no.
our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital
Thank you,
events
Jeff
this weekend.
Keighley. You never disappoint me.
To highlight even more
I'm
games,
always happy
including
at the
Xbox
end.
Game Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome. And thanks to you, Lucy.
After all that, no Silk Song. They made a joke earlier.
Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Jeff. We love you, Jeff. Keep doing what you're doing, Jeff. The reveal was meh. Y'all gotta be happy about things sometimes, okay? Look, these people work their ass off day after day after day. And then people put the resident sleeper up in the chat, sleeping through it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm part of the problem. I get I like, honestly, I think Village got me a little bit more excited because it was like a much better like trailer, but they can't do the same thing twice, right? So just seeing the mystery and the aura. I always wondered where they were going to take Resident Evil next. They said they weren't showing it, then showed it. No, what they said was, it is just around the corner. It would be here in a blink. And so I thought in the back of my mind too, maybe they're going to show it today as well. But I'm like, no, that sounds silly. Why would they do this trailer? So they fooled us, but it did work. I do like the aesthetic here. I do think the Resident Evil squad is like unmatched right now. Like they're always like change things up a little bit. I think this chick Grace is brand new, though. I was questioning if it was Rose.
Grace.
Is that the daughter's name again? Rose? Yeah. Rose from Resident Evil 8. But it's not. I don't know what year this takes place, but the moment I saw that big ass crater from the nuke, I knew. This, I'm like, okay, definitely Raccoon City. And it's just great to actually go back there. When's the last time we were in Raccoon City? Operation Raccoon City? It's been a long time. So I wonder what revelations there are to explore here at this point in time. But there is no gameplay as far as I'm aware. Seems like it's gonna take place mostly in a hotel or something. Whoa! Yeah, so I love the fact that we're kind of going back to the Resident Evil 7 type of vibe. Because I think like 7, I have better memories with than I do 8. Though I do think 8 has some great gameplay. It's more of an action title. I prefer the vibe of 2, Resident Evil 2 and like Resident Evil 7, for instance. So I don't know if that's what they're leaning into. We'll see when we get a better trailer or whatever with more information, but that's about it. Outside of that, I think Sonic Racing was actually pretty cool because we got to see a ton of reveals like Joker and whatnot. Hatsune Miku, I think we knew about that one already. The game, like, I played the beta of this and it was like way too bright and a little rough around the edges sometimes, but I do think that they're polishing it up. Considering this game comes out in like September or something, we're still like a few months out. Yeah, September 25th. So I don't think it's gonna flop. Everyone's like, oh, Mario Kart World is gonna beat the shit out of this. Even though I think Mario Kart World will sell more because you were selling it alongside Switch 2s. I do think that this is going to be, it's gonna sell pretty well because cross-platform play is a big deal.
This game.
My guy Takashi Iizuka with the drip. He came out with the tools. See, this is pretty interesting too because it looks like everybody's racing in a minecart type kart. So we got our boy Steve on there. Code Vein 2 for those who like your Souls likes. With our boy Virgil. It's not Virgil, but looks about right. There's a couple like other cool little things. Like this game I think looks cool. I don't remember the name of it. There was that other Toon looking game. Everybody's trying to eat off a Cuphead right now and they realize it's not easy to do. Atomic Heart 2 looks interesting. Even though I heard like decent things about Atomic Heart 1. I don't have time to go back and play it, but it definitely has the fan service, if you know what I'm saying. It's in there. What else did we get? No Witcher 4 revelations. I heard there's a Witcher remake that was supposed to happen for the first game, which I did play, but that doesn't exist yet either. Virgil adjacent. I love that. Supposed to be much more horror than action. Yeah, I'm glad that there are some leaks out for RE9. Supposed to be more horror than action, which I'm grateful for, because I do like the 7 vibe more than the 8 vibe, if that makes sense. Mafia, the old country. This is like the Mafia origin story. If you ever wonder how every Mafia story started, it is with this title. Lies of P has DLC that's coming out today. I have the game, but I probably won't go back to it. DLC took too long. And then I think this game looks interesting. Serenity Forge? No, that's the name of the developer. I forgot the name of this thing. Fractured Blooms.
Sit at the front of the dinner table.
This is definitely Twitch bait, and I would definitely love to play it at least once. Where was Crimson Desert? We were supposed to see that. Crimson Desert's not coming out, bro. It's never coming out. You're gonna buy back. You're gonna buy Black. You're gonna buy Black Desert, and you're gonna keep buying Black Desert. Crimson is not coming out ever. I need Witcher remake. I never played the first one. Yeah, I think I played it maybe like over 10 years ago to get myself up to Witcher 3. So I played 1 and 2 back to back. Probably very rough to play those titles now, especially 1. So that remake needs to come out sooner than later. So we have this game, Fractured Blooms. I think that looks interesting, but I like these types of games. Walking simulator with a good story that's gripping. I love that stuff. And I think that was pretty much... Oh, yes. Mina. This game looks fire because I grew up on the Game Boy Color. And this looks like straight out of this looks like a Origin of Seasons, Oracle of Ages type shit right here. You know what I mean? Upgraded for the new world. October 31st is a long wait for this shit though. I really like to play this now, but they say there's a demo available for it, but I'd rather just jump right in. Blade and Soul Neo? Ain't nobody care about Blade and Soul. There was like 2 Blade and Soul games back to back that were featured. Oh, so we have Deadpool VR. I don't care for this now because I don't have a good enough headset. I need the MetaQuest 3 because I feel like I've been left behind on these games. So I still got to go back to Batman Arkham. And this title looks, you know, interesting. The thing about VR games, they're so expensive.
Trailer. Hell yeah.
They're so expensive for the amount of content that you're actually getting. So that's why everybody just kind of defaults to VR chat most of the time.
The glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend.
Serenity Forge is a Colorado group. I love that state. Who knows? Maybe I might move there someday. You guys live on an island of success, and I want to get in on that.
You'll care for exotic pets. The elderly.
A landlocked island, if you will. This looks pretty interesting. Is this what's his face? Mephiles? Who's that? Who's the popular demon guy from Marvel Universe? I feel like that's him. And I think that's about it. Scott Pilgrim was a decent one. That's actually pretty cool. I passed it. For anybody who likes beat 'em ups, I highly recommend this. I don't think that they're gonna fail on this because it seems to be just matching the original Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up game, which I still love the aesthetic for. This time it's cute. It's just Scott and Ramona with a bunch of other folks. Then there's this.
The Wall Assassination. Very dear to the Bond universe.
And I think that was like pretty much it. There's a few Lego titles and all that, but I think that's pretty much the recap. So I mean, I guess overall the announcements are. I would give this show about like maybe a 7 out of 10 because it was interesting enough. You know, I think we expect like crazy groundbreaking reveals, like way too much when it comes to these shows. So I tailor my expectations before going in, and if there's a surprise here and there, I'm totally about it, and I respect it. All right, before I go, like all the FPS and third-person shooter games look the same. Yeah, so there is that too. There was a lot of like random games that looked exactly like Dark Souls, and then FPS shooters that looked the same. And then that prick of a developer who came out here and dropped F-bombs and said, I'm tired of playing the same old Call of Duty, and we need a Titanfall 3. And then he goes to show generic FPS number 15. Before I go, I want to finish this trailer really quickly because I think this is a fighting game I'd actually purchase. Every time I buy a fighting game, I swear I'm going to play it, and I don't because I'm not competitive with fighting games at all. I think I'm one of the few people who I'm on here talking about fighting games and I'm not good at them. But Marvel Tokon, Fighting Souls. This actually looks pretty fire to me. My question is, so 4v4 battles. My question is, how many characters will they be? And this is going to be like DLC till the end of time. But this is definitely the Marvel vs. Capcom 4 that we need. Look at Dr. Doom. He has the anime mask. Bloodshot eyes trope underneath the mask. Marvel Tokon. Just the roster seems somewhat limited right now. If this becomes Marvel vs. Capcom 2 levels of characters, then we're cooking. But if you release and it's 4v4 and there's only 8 characters, then that's a problem, right? So I'm sure there's going to be a lot more announced. I'm sure you don't want to blow your load on like all in one announcement, but I'm excited for this. Fighting games are best when you live with people who you can play with. So there's that, right? I think in college I used to invest in a lot more fighting games because it didn't matter how competitive or like good we were at the game. It's just that was it. If you're at home and you have nobody to play with, then you go online and you get stomped time and time again. So it's not fun. It's not a fun experience in that regard. So it always seems like a good idea to buy these games until like I find myself just playing story mode when there's barely any story mode. Wouldn't be surprised if the modders are working on the Capcom character skins as we speak. Well, that'd be a nice addition to this, right? So I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think that's it for me today. Thanks for joining me on this last minute stream. I wasn't planning to do it because all this crazy stuff with the Mario Kart video that I had launched. If you guys haven't watched it today, go rewatch it again today because I uploaded a new version of it in higher HD. I had the 480p version there yesterday, not knowing for a whole day, and I got thousands of views on that, and then I had to lose all that. So I'm sponsored by Sega on this, so I want to make sure we turn out. So if you haven't rewatched it, run in the background while you're doing your dishes. Help a brother out. Outside of that, I got my Sonic X Shadow Generations link at the top. If you want to support the channel, just click the link. It goes to Sega's website. If you're buying the game, buy it there through there. If not, just click it anyway because it's buzz for them. But yeah, I got that sweet 4K quality now, bro. You couldn't even read text on there before. You have to play online with people that you know. Absolutely. So I think what's next for me? I think my Switch comes in. My Switch 2 comes in tomorrow. Target was late sending it, so that's annoying. I couldn't play while everybody else is there like outside playing with their Switch 2, and I'm seeing all these Mario Kart World clips all over Twitter and stuff, so I'm feeling that FOMO. But when I get it tomorrow, I don't know, I could come back for another stream maybe, but it would probably be in the evening time, Eastern Standard Time. So think maybe like 7 or 8, and I haven't done a late night stream in a very long time. So maybe that's what I'll do, and I'll just like I'll do a whole unboxing, dive into Mario Kart, and just kind of vibe with you guys for it. It'll be more of like a chill thing. Anybody from the Discord in here, raise your hand. I feel so sorry for my Discord because I like totally neglected it. If you guys are like Discord people, I need a mod in there to kind of like clean things up. I don't want to give somebody a job though, but but I'm like so busy with channel stuff. I'm not as good of a Discord person as I should be. This is my Discord. I think I have links to it in the description below. Let me double check. If I didn't do that, I should. Oh my God, no, don't do that. I want to hear the music still. Let me go to my stream really quickly. When you're trying to find your own channel, it's actually very hard to find your own channel on your channel. YouTube needs to fix that. But let me make sure I have my Discord links. If you guys want to join, by all means, because I don't know what I want to do with it yet. Like sometimes the activity is kind of there and then it's not, and then I'm kind of like, should I just get rid of it because I'm not in it as much? But then I do want a community because whenever I do a stream, it'd be nice to like have like a members only channel where people could like join up and talk to me and they would join at any time. I see other streamers do that And it'd be nice to engage because I don't have to sit here and host the whole time. You know what I mean? I did not put the links to that below. I did put the Mario Kart link there. Go watch that video. But I think, let me add my Discord link to the channel. Ironically, it is probably in my Mario Kart video. So let me just post that link and then I'll be out of here. So if you guys don't follow me on social media, all those links are below in my latest video. I do have an Instagram. I post often on Twitter, etc., etc. So support the channel, support all that stuff. I'm out here. I don't ask enough. That's why I'm doing it now as a call to action at the end of the stream. All right, so yeah, I can see you in the Discord. I think in the future I'll end up doing like more chats on there. Just don't come on stream and be weird, because otherwise I'll ban you for life. Don't ruin this for me. Don't ruin a good thing for me. All right, cool. That's about it. Love vibing with you guys. I will see you most likely tomorrow. Look out for a stream sometime around like 7:30 Eastern, and we'll just vibe with some Mario Kart. The Discord isn't in your main description for the channel. Maybe I need to update that too. I put it in every video. I'd rather people like follow me on X and stuff, but like I need to open up the Discord a bit more. Anyway, thank you guys. Phoenix Gundam, TC, Zombie Souffle, my usual people, Yoshi Master, Hip Hop Her, Revia's Best Pony, Jet. Thank you guys. If you're Ethereal, if you're around, thank you for being a mod in here. Enoch, good to see all of you. Take care. Until next time. Mwah. Prophet has spoken. I haven't said that in a long time. My OGs, you know where that's from. All right. Peace. Go watch the Mario Kart video.